Worth of rubbish, and they've got bins here so we can get rid of this that we've been carrying around. So welcome to day 4.
Day 4, here we go.
We're getting more efficient at our wake up and start walking times. God, it was a 5 a.m. start, but let's go. Ah, isn't this a sight for sore eyes? Look at this flat landscape. We have now reached Tahoe Meadows, where we're going to enjoy picking up our pace a bit. I think we have a few little climbs today, but nothing like yesterday. Leaving Mount Rose Summit, and we're heading to Lake Tahoe, Nevada State Park, where they have also got another campground there. It's like a primitive, same thing. We definitely have learned that having potable water that we don't have to filter completely changes our mood. Having somewhere we can throw our rubbish, and having a bear box, and honestly a picnic table, hey? Yeah. The picnic table was so good, just sit down. So you just need the bare necessities. Mother Nature recipe. Forget about your worries and your strife. Little stream in the meadow. I think we've only got like 12.5 miles to get to water today in that campground, so not bad. We had a interesting start to our day.
So we just got news that our resupply boxes did not arrive in South Lake Tahoe. Well, they arrived, but they somehow got sent back to Louisiana, and we had 6 days of food in there, and good old dad's red beans were also in there, which is the biggest bummer. Get off the trail, resupply with a buddy, Jonah, and then get back on the trail Sunday morning. But no real big hiccups other than that. So we are now headed down this little trail somewhere.
I think it's this way. Let me see.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, still can't believe you love me. It never ends. This being.
So we just had a nice little water break and had a couple human interactions with some pretty nice folks that are from the area and some not. They seemed very enthusiastic about our hike, and they said it was a beautiful hike. So feeling pretty good about that, which we already knew was a beautiful hike. But we're headed back down the trail. And I just stepped on Christin's hat because the wind blew it off. So the lady asked us if we had any trash. I told them Christin had her backpack to give to her because she don't hike.
Your bicycle wasn't here.
So yeah, that's that.
Honestly, I just feel like my style is just improving every day. Let's check you out. Oh, it's not that hot. I think it's like 24 degrees or like 76 Fahrenheit. But when it just bakes down, our ears and neck get fried. So this is the look I'm going with for the day. But our spirits are high. Gonna push on and stop for a little lunch. My blister is handling good. And look at that stylish hiker. We are stopping for a little breather. Nevada is killing our butt. We are at 19.5 kilometers. That's 6.5 hours. We've been out and about. We're on the west side of Lake Tahoe, heading south along the Carson Range. And man, oh man, it is some more little elevation. And it ain't easy. This is also all actually mountain bike trails as well, single track. And this particular section they can only ride on even days, which today happens to be. So we've had a few mountain bikers cruise past us. Sun has been brutal, man. But same game plan, head to a little primitive campsite tonight, get some fresh water. Yeah. Silver Fox fact of the day. Lake Tahoe is the largest subalpine lake in all of America. It stretches 22 miles from north to south and 12 miles from east to west. So that is a big body of water that we just look down on, wishing we were swimming in it. But we're not doing too badly today. A few aches and pains, a little bit thirsty, the usual, but let's do it, eh? It's never gonna end. Kilometers later, 7 hours 45 minutes, we're coming to this little backcountry campground. Whew, we had to descend to get here. It has water and a pit toilet. Yes. Day 5. Day 5. Whew, I'm parched already. Just woke up. I actually slept last night. We are in Marlet Peak Campground in Nevada, Lake Tahoe, Nevada State Park. We've got to climb out of the campground today. Not as hectic as day 2, but still some climbing, and then we're going to wind our way down to Spooner Summit, and we've had to reassess due to our resupply debacle. We're going to have to hop off the trail a bit earlier in order to go and resupply and get food for the next 6 days. I'd made all these boxes and planned all our food for 6 days and had little spreadsheets and shipped them all off, but the trail has taught us to adapt. Logistics don't even work out, hence why the majority of thru hikers do not have an end date, and that is something we have learned, so it makes it easier to adapt. So we've had to sort of pick up the pieces a little bit and do the best we can under the circumstances. So a day today to Spooner Summit, and we're heading into the city for a shower. Here's a little campsite. There's my love.
Hey.
Mornings. Sunrise. Love ya.
Love you.
Oh, bye.
Silver Fox fun fact of the day is the Snow Valley Peak is 9,214 feet of elevation. Height. I don't know. So yeah, there she is. And we should be there in maybe an hour, maybe 30 minutes, it says, according to Google Maps. But we know Google Maps is misleading. And sometimes it lies to us. Because I don't know how they get that pace, but we have not been completing those things in that amount of time. So we are having a little snack break. I just had some cookies that were really good and a Laura bar. And I'm going to save my, what else do I have left? Cliff bar and some peanut butter for the top. And then I might have my spaghetti on the way down because we have 6 miles left after we get to the top. So that's it.
That's Marlet Lake.
Oh, nice.
And to the left of that's Lake Tahoe, so it's like
Tahoe?
a lake next to a lake.
It's next to Lake Tahoe.
Ready? It's a little horseshoe pee.
Where? Oh, you just stepped in it.
Yeah. It's all flowers though. For my mom. Take a little pic. For Bev. We're just stopping for a little break. Chuck just needs to repack his bag. This is our current view. We're heading up over there. The little wildflowers has like completely shifted my mood. They're so pretty. Ooh, and they smell. I don't know what the smell is at the moment, but it's reminding me of Camberg. But I guess this kind of like ground cover, you think, is all kind of Cambergy. But bringing back all my childhood memories, giving me that motivation to summit. This is super hazy still. So all those fires in Northern Cal last week, sort of all the smoke has come into the Tahoe Basin. So that's actually the lake, which is normally a beautiful, pristine cobalt view. Blue, I guess. Cobalt blue.
What you doing?
Eating my cold soaked vegan mac.
We got our shoes off for lunch break. Gonna make me some spaghetti pasta. Cool little spot for a little lunch break in the shade. Kind of just hanging out. Also gonna take my shoes off in a minute. So yeah, we're gonna eat some lunch and get back on the trail.
Shots.
So we are about 2 miles away from the trailhead. We should be there about 1:30. We'll then catch an Uber to the town, and then we will resupply and have dinner with a friend and have a sleep and a shower and start again tomorrow. There's a sound of some vehicles.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Which is a good sound that we almost are there to some
5
civilization.
days in the backcountry.
5 days with barely any human interaction and being out in the wilderness for 5 days straight, walking for 5 days straight is pretty hectic with no days off, and we're going to continue that until we finish. So we just made it to Over the Edge bike shop where my buddy Jonah works.
Please come to the side door.
And
We are in South Lake Tahoe. We dropped our packs off at Jonah's bike shop where he works. And now we are walking 1 mile. Oh, but it feels so good to not have a pack on. Ooh, this road's loud. And we're gonna go resupply some food, y'all.